Hello, you beautiful souls of love and light. I've missed you. I tried to log in off my PC, but for whatever reason it's not working. So I'm doing this off my phone. So I hope you can see me, and I'm trying to get it so you can see me properly on this phone. Anyway, I wanted to say thank you. I know it's been about a month now since I posted about the situation with me with the cancer, and it was not something that was easy for me to do. And in the last month, loads of things have been happening. So I wanted to say thank you to all of you. Let me get this the right way. This bloody thing. Anyway, I wanted to say thank you to all of you for the outpouring of love, support, help, healing. It's working, I will say that. I am taking alternative therapies, and some of you have been doing healing sessions with me one-on-one. Some of you have also sent me care packages with herbs and things of that nature. You know who you are, beautiful goddess. Thank you. And it is working. The tumor in my neck, that's about here, and deeply embedded, is shrinking, so I know that it is working. And I know, as I said in my post, where this cancer came from and what it's all about. And one of the biggest reasons is a couple of different things. From physical standpoint, that I shared about in my post, and then also from an emotional and spiritual, soulful standpoint. And one of those things has to do with connection. And one of the things that was not on as well developed in my life was that sense of connection and community. And just recently, I had to let go of some people in my life as a result of that, because they were less than supportive. I've had to move house as a result of it. Being told by a couple in particular that I was meant to be traveling, and that, you know, she had received messages from Spirit saying that I was meant to be traveling again and all this. And I know it wasn't coming from Source, simply because of the fact of what's on with me, with, you know, me healing with the cancer and whatnot. So I know that it had nothing to do with that. It had more to do with the dynamic there. And so it was a less than supportive environment. And so I am in a better place physically. I had to move house just recently, and had the love and support continuously from some beautiful beings here. And I'm now by the sea as well. So this is also a plus, and very healing for me. And I am still doing sessions. I am still doing my courses and what have you, as my health allows. And there's loads on for me in this coming year. You know, I'm free from allowing this cancer to get me down. You know, I'm feeling in the present moment. This is something I wanted to share with all of you as well. You know, there's a big misconception in the spiritual community that, you know, you either stick your head in the sand and don't pay attention to what's on in the present moment, or you spend so much time in the present moment that you forget about the vision that's coming from Source. And so it's about the balance of both. You know, that sweet spot is the present moment. And it's about feeling things full out. As I always say, it's like, you know, having a child having a tantrum when you were either wee, or when you know, you see a child, what do? They have a tantrum. They feel it full out, the emotions that they're feeling. You know, they don't hide it. They don't tend to, you know, make it like it didn't happen. And then they don't obsess about it either. And what they actually do is they come into that and they feel it. Yeah. And so, you know, I had to go through some of that myself, you know, going through what I've been going through this past month, in particular, since the summer, realizing of the cancer and, you know, healing that and working with that. but also, realizing, where it stems from is that sense of community. And all of you here in my Facebook soul family, you've been absolutely wonderful, and I love you, and it's a beautiful sense of connection. Yet I also, and we as a collective, this cancer is not just about me physically, I know that as well. This is a collective cancer. And this is the collective cancer having to do with separation, and having to do with a lack of community and a lack of, being there for each other. And so I needed that in my life. And so I let go of those who were unable to be that, and unable to hold that vibrational frequency with me, because of unhealed wounds in their childhoods and whatnot, and an unwillingness to heal things, because there has to be this willingness. So in the process of this, I'm also going to be, kicking off some new things. I'm feeling full out where I'm at, and I invite you to feel full out where you're at. But be free from being immersed in it so that you're obsessing with it, going down the rabbit hole. Feel it full out. And then just like a child, has a tantrum, what happens? 5 minutes later, they're back out playing. They're, in the awe, the wonder, the magic of life, and enjoying life, and focusing on the vision with imagination and solutions, solutions, S-O-U-L, solutions. And so that's what I did. I inactivated that, and within 13 days, I manifested and moved house. I had basically said to the universe, right, okay, sometime between now and the end of January. And I put that out there to the people where I was living and said, fine, if you want me to go, then I will go. And sometime between now and January. And then boom, the universe just, boom. I had my wee cry about it. I grieved the loss of, what I thought was a community and connection. And then boom, instant manifestation. Those who were meant to be and are in my life, supporting me and loving me as I do them, they all showed up. This beautiful place where I live now, some supportive dogs that live here as well, because I do love dogs and haven't had dogs in a long time. So have that. I'm also near the sea, and I'll be able to start doing therapy clinics again and whatnot, looking into that, and events, and co-creating with those who I mentor and love me and support me here and whatnot. And so it's all unfolding, and it happened in 13 days, less than a fortnight. All right. So manifestation does happen when you are in the proper place. And so I want to say how much, first of all, I appreciate Source. Thank you, Source, for providing. And thank you to all of you beautiful souls who have been so loving and so supportive. And, I'm staying in that vision. I'm a Cancer thriver, and I'm thriving, be regardless, I'm not going to let it get me down. Sure, I have my moments. Of course, I don't look the greatest right now. And I have my really bad days where I'm nauseous, and, I'm sore, and I'm in pain, and, can barely move. But I also have my days where I'm just flying. And, I'm going to continue to be in this realm of this, of being focused on the reality of the situation, of knowing, right, this is what I'm dealing with, and at the same moment holding the vision, and knowing why I'm here, and why I'm here to help you in humanity. And I love you all so much, and I appreciate you all so much, and y'all have been such a loving presence in my life, and I know that I am that for you, and it's a mutual give of love. And today, my online course has begun for the Divine Feminine Goddesses. So if you're a Divine Feminine Goddess and you are interested, I am doing the Divine Feminine Goddess course as my thank you gift to all of humanity for those who are on a specific Divine Feminine Goddess group that I have just been invited into. But I'm also going to put this out here on Facebook Live. If you see this video and you want to get on the course, it is an 8-week course. The information is on my website, diamondlady.net. If you go under the services page, you'll see the link for the Soul Multiversity. And you'll see what's on for the course. It's an 8-week course. And so I'm giving it as a thank you to all of you in support by love offering donation of whatever you choose to give financially. And the link for donation is on the right hand side of the page. So if you can do that and just message me, Divine Feminine Goddesses, with your email address, if you can get that to me by the end of this weekend, I can put you on the course. So sometime between now and the end of this weekend will be the offer for that. So get in touch with me. I would love to have you on the course. It is an online video course. So, and there's loads in it. And so it's my way of saying thank you to you, all you beautiful Divine Feminine Goddesses. I am in the process of creating a Divine Masculine course as well. And I'm working on possible books as well. And so I do have loads on. I am free from giving up, you know, in terms of, I'm not going to let this cancer get me down. I'm free from that. And I just want to tell you, you know, if you're in the present moment feeling something, if something's going on for you in our soul child healing work, if you're struggling, you know, if things are happening, be in the present moment and be in the reality of the situation and embrace it, feel it full out. If you're angry, if you're sad, if you're grieving, if you're hurting, whatever it is, feel it full out. And then, you know, come into that place where you're holding your inner child and loving him or her and see what the solution is. You know, see what Source has as a message for you. Because 2019 is all about choice. It's about choosing the path of love in each moment. And so I love you all, and please know that I appreciate you, and I am here for you, and I appreciate you being here for me. And together we have this beautiful love intentional community, both physically here in Scotland and around the world. And I love you, and I appreciate you, and I will be on here again soon.